Rintrah roars and shakes his fires in the burdened air. Hungry clouds swag on the deep. Once meek and in a perilous path, the just man kept his course along the vale of death. Roses are planted where thorns grow, and on the barren heath sing the honeybees. Then the perilous path was planted, and a river and a spring on every cliff and tomb, and on the bleached bones red clay brought forth, till the villain left the paths of ease to walk in perilous paths and drive the just man into barren climes. Now the sneaking serpent walks in mild humility, and the just man rages in the wilds where lions roam. Rintrah roars and shakes his fires in the burdened air. Hungry clouds swag on the deep.
The director of a company wakes early for a morning flight. He realizes he forgot some papers at work and goes there. In the office, he meets the night watchman, who is leaving for home. The watchman stops the director, tells the director he shouldn't fly. "I had a dream last night," the watchman says. "I saw you crash." He takes the director's hand. "I saw you, sir. I saw you die." The director heeds the advice, and sure enough, the plane goes down. The next day, the director returns, gives the watchman a generous bonus. Then he fires him. You wake from your nightmares at the bottom of Arkham Asylum. You must have so many questions, Batman, and I do have answers. But before I give them to you, riddle me this. Why did the director fire the watchman?
The night watchman said he had a dream last night. He was sleeping on the job.
So now you have to fight your way out of Arkham. Isn't it all so familiar? There is no progress. Another year, another year. Yesterday becomes today as quick as today becomes yesterday. It's never done. You will never stop, and neither will Bane. Bang. Tune in tomorrow, same bat time, same bat channel.
Bane! Did you really think this was enough? Nightmares? Did you honestly believe I would curl into a fetal ball? That I'd lie idle, rubbing tears out of my eyes? That I'd cry out for mommy? Is this your marvelous plan, Bane? After all these years of me humiliating you, of me exposing you as a soft, feeble-minded lamb, of me, time and again, breaking you, you answer with bad dreams. Do you know what my life is? Do you have any conception what I have gone through? How many I've lost, how many I've hurt. You challenge me with nightmares. I live the nightmare. Bane! Why can't you understand? I'm Batman. I am the nightmare. Freeze. Before you do anything, please, as a scientist, I ask you to consider, how many times have you fired that gun at me, locked me in ice? And statistically speaking, how many times have I used whatever I had to break out and put you down hard? You are the great professor, the smart man, Freeze. So consider that, and let me ask you, wasn't that all a waste? Speaking scientifically. Isn't this easier?
He has taken freeze.
Good.
Next will be
Scarecrow.
Scarecrow. Yes, as you requested.
I remember them. All of them.
Well, it's going very well, sir. Is there anything else you need? Bane, sir.
Is that what it's like, ventriloquist? Is this how you feel every day? This joy, the gratification of having a puppet move at your whim?
No, not every day. But sometimes, sir. Yes, sometimes it's very nice to play with the dolls.
I know you're here. I can smell you, Crane. You smell of fear. Ah! Ah! Ugh! Ugh! Ah! Ah!
Batman.
It was your formula.
You have taken on enough gas to panic a herd of elephants. As your doctor, I would advise you to lie down.
Your formula. They pumped it into me.
You hear me, Batman?
I owe you for the insight you gave me.
Batman, I would advise you to surrender. You should surrender.
I owe you for all the fun. Amygdala and Solomon Grundy. Born on a Monday! Yeah. Okay. Please, no more. No, Batman. I surrender. Please.
You asinine, worthless, pathetic nothing. Touch me again and I will kill you.
I always liked you, Harvey. I could trust you. So I'm going to trust you now to deliver a message for me. Ah! It's a favor. Can you do that for me, Harvey?
Yeah, just stop. I'll do. Go to hell.
I was talking to Harvey! I want you to tell your master, Bane. Tell him I wish today we could have talked. I'd love to talk, but I just woke up and I'm a little tired. So I'm going home. My home. In my city. But tomorrow I'm coming back with my army. And then you tell him, Harvey, tell Bane, tomorrow we'll talk plenty. Through me you pass into the city of woe. Through me you pass into eternal pain. Through me among the people lost for aye. Justice, the founder of my fabric, moved. To rear me was the task of power divine, supremest wisdom and primeval love. Before me, things created were none, save things eternal, and eternal I endure. all hope abandon, ye who enter here.
Intruder. Earlier.
You don't belong here, not anymore. You hear me? I know what you've done, what you are. Get the hell off my roof. Batman? Batman!
Intruder. 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 Intruder.
That man! First he goes off crucifying Bane then he cracks open half the heads in the city for no... I swear to... And now he...
Everything okay, Dad?
Batman! He's not supposed to be here. He's gone off the deep end, and yet, here he is. He comes onto my roof, takes my signal, puts a damn red bulb in, and turns the damn thing on.
Wait, red?
And I go to turn the damn thing off, then I look up, and he's... gone? Bruce, is that you? Come, Bruce. We've been waiting for you.
It was only on for a second as far as I could tell, but you know him, and he knows us, and it was enough for someone to notice, and I guess I'm supposed to be someone. Okay, well, I'm sort of in the middle of, a whole thing, but, it doesn't matter. Red signal. I never thought I'd see it. Yeah, I'll be there, with everyone else. I'm leaving now. It is not clear to me how you would have witnessed it and I did not, but yes, Barbara, I will attend. Copy, but I'm out of country. My ETA is at least 12 hours. Okay. Look, I know you're going through a thing, but I'm trying everyone, so I'm trying you.
No, I get it, and I really am sorry, but that's just not who I am, right now. What time is it? Red, all right, no, yeah, I'm coming. Just give me a sec.
I don't care what color it was. Tell Bats I bought a new crowbar, just so I can shove it up his...
Welcome home, Bruce.
All right, Bruce, we're here. What have you got?
Won't you have a seat? Bane, I'm going to break your damn back. Crack. Alfred, maybe Bruce would be more comfortable if we served him some food.
Yes, Master Bane. Sir, would you care for soup?
The others?
I reached out to them. Kate's too far out, Stephanie's not picking up. Jason is Jason, and Dick is... Rick.
Yeah. It doesn't matter. We're enough. Bane has taken Arkham, released every prisoner. From Arkham he's taken this city, runs it, in secret. He pretends to be helpless. Everyone believes him, but he's not. He held me captive for weeks, made me... He's trying to make me, turn me mad. But I escaped. I saw his ruse. I saw his army. Even my father, my own father helping him. He is now exposed. And we, all of us, this army, we are going to Arkham. We're going to take it back. We are going to take everything back. And in the end, after this night, Gotham shall be ours once again. Bane! I am going to break your damn back. All right, good. Stay steady. We're almost there.
Sir?
Bane! You cannot hide! We see you! We have seen your rise! And now, you fragile, feeble-minded fool, we will watch you fall.
Excuse me? Master Bruce, sir, listen to me, please. I know you. I've known you. Since you were a child. My child. You want to fight, I know. And for years, for decades, I have let you. I have helped you fight. Because I understood that you would triumph. Though you left my protection, I knew you, my boy, would return. And as such, after years, after decades, I do not say this lightly, but knowing you, knowing every strength and weakness in your body, I feel obliged, I feel honor-bound, sir, to tell you, for the first time, you have lost. It's not just that we saw it with our own eyes. I got into their system, their servers, deep in. There's no record of anyone getting out of their cells. Bane was a wreck before you beat into him. Now he's comatose.
Alfred, he saw my father. My father hurt him. Talk to him. He'll tell you.
Bruce, I talked to Alfred at length. He doesn't know what... He says he never saw your father. Never got hurt. He says yesterday you left the cave in a state of... He's worried about you. He says, ever since Catwoman, you've...
This is not about her!
Bruce, man, you're in pain. Okay, I get it. We've all had that pain. That's who we are.
No.
Let us help you.
I don't need your help, Tim.
Bruce, I know you loved her.
You don't know a damn thing!
Oh, Master Bruce, can you not see? He's broken you.
I see you. Riddler, Joker, Psycho Pirate, Hugo Strange, Gotham Girl, Ventriloquist, even this Holly Robinson. I see all of you. How you made this from the very beginning. From a man on a plane crashing into the ground. Hugo arranged for the plane at your direction. This brought the Bat to the edge, to contemplating his morality, what he had done, what he hadn't, letting him know what he was and what he wasn't, what he wanted most, needed most. Then Hugo, Psycho Pirate, and Gotham Girl played a game. Again, at your direction. They set up a scenario where Batman would have to come to you, would need a team of criminals to defeat you. And using Holly, such a perfect setup, you had her locked up, lined up, ready to go, waiting to be chosen. Selina Kyle, the Catwoman. You put them together, gave them a mission. Was it Ventriloquist? Was he the one? Did he suggest it to Batman in a subtle way? Or was he just on the team to ensure that you knew every move, every gesture? Either way, the Bat saw what he had to have on that plane, and then on that mission, and you provided it for him. There she was, right at his side with a whip and a meow. Fulfillment. Love. You're a very clever man. Then, after they were together, he couldn't know, he couldn't suspect who was pulling the strings. Ventriloquist's influence again. Ha ha ha! So you acted the fool, followed him back to Gotham, shouted and wailed as he knew you would shout and wail. You roared your name into his bloody face. I am Bane, and all of that nonsense. You were just another one of the harebrained villains he's always contested. How easy and familiar this all was. How fun. How camp. And you let him think he defeated you, that your role in any scheme was finished, that one simple blow could bring you down. Thus, you were placed in Arkham, just where you wanted to be. How did you know him so well? How did you know to lean back then? Let his relationship grow. Let the cat and bat be on the rooftops and all would be good. So that the question he desperately needed to ask could be asked. The pain of morality he felt on that plane could be replaced by the love of his life. You are many things, friend, but to understand a man like that, you need... It was the Joker and the Riddler, I think. You are ace in the hole. Or you're ace and your bitches. They knew him better than anyone, knew his secrets, the greatest secret. From a million furtive battles, they understood in their malicious bones what Batman understood. That he was no different from the frivolous villains he stalked. Or perhaps, it is better stated, they understood what Batman feared. The absences of this distinction. The monster masked as a man. How, knowing this, he might cling to a sliver of humanity, to her, to the potential, to his redemption through his desire. Yes, that's what the Batman is, isn't it? On a fundamental level, only they grasped. They told you. He's a joke. He's a riddle. A setup waiting for a punchline. A mystery anticipating a solution. A war waiting for peace. And so, needing an answer, he asked a question. To her, of her. Just as you knew he must. This is what I like about your plan. It's original. Every villain for how many years has thought to give Batman pain. Any pain. They've heaved him into shark-infested waters. They've beaten his boys to death, red gore splashing on their faces. They've stabbed him and shot him and shocked him and burnt him. They've tormented him in every conceivable way, brought him to his knees, forced him to the ground. Every day, every damn day, they try to end him. And every day, every damn day, he tells them, I'm still here. But you went a different way. You gave him something no one had given him. No one had tried. No more punching. No more raving and backbreaking. You gave him joy, happiness, a purpose to his life, a solution to his existential dilemma, something he could finally put above his fancy, sacred vow. He had family, yes, but they were all soldiers in his war. People for him to selflessly protect as they selflessly protected his city. She, oh yes, she was something different. His love for her was not the altruistic love of a father for his children. It was the utterly mercenary love of a man in need. A love so dynamic, so vigorous, it might help that poor boy in Crime Alley, crying at the feet of his parents, knowing he was broken, wondering if anything could make him whole again. And then your fun began. You reprogrammed Skeets, or I assume Riddler did. Skeets manipulated the ever-manipulatable Booster Gold into a fun game, and Booster showed Batman a world where there is no Batman, where Bruce is content. So that Bruce could know what he means to the world. And the world, this world without Batman, is as it would be, a horror. Batman returns, tells his love of his adventure. Catwoman learns of the horror. Then you send in the Joker, an old friend of Selina's, someone she shouldn't listen to, whom she's always listened to. And he delivers the message that only he can. His specialty, the trifle of chaos that unbalances the world. He can't be happy, he says, and be Batman. Marry him, help him, love him, and you kill Batman. You birth the horror. Which brings us to today. To the wedding. You used the girl, Holly, one last time this morning, whispered in Selina's ear, reminding her of the future, of the Joker. And so at the last minute, with her love on the roof, she turned away, unable to continue. And the Batman, happy for the first time, waits on a building with his butler by his side, for his love to come. He waits and waits until he knows that he is lost. I see you, Bane. What you've done, what you always do. You lift him up. Just to bring him down. And I assume you are not done. That you will grow your army, play your game, that you will grind the bat to dust until he has at last quit. You will show him what you've always known. Since you were 4 years old, a little boy, locked away, drowning as the water poured into your cell. Yes, you knew then the one truth in this life, that everyone bows to someone, and as such, that there is one man ascendant, one who stands above all the cowering masses, one whose will can never be broken, who, no matter how many times he has fallen, will get up and shout to the heavens, I'm still here. And that man is not a rich boy in a cape and a cowl. He is a poor lad, born with nothing, left for dead. A man who had to scrape his way up from the true depths of agony. You knew, you know, this man above, on the rooftop, on the city. He is and always shall be Bane. And so I ask you, friend, knowing what you've done, what you're doing, what you will do, what you will try to do to my son, I ask, how might I help?
How often at night, when the heavens are bright, with the light of the glittering stars, I stand there amazed and I ask as I gaze, does their glory exceed that of ours?
Morning. Good morning. We are the death in the desert. Yeah, I know who you are. Then you know why we have come. 5 of you think that's enough.
You are not Batman.
I am now. Home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day, where the air is so pure and the zephyr so free, and the breeze is so balmy and light, that I wouldn't exchange my home on the range for all of the city so bright. Oh, give me a home where the buffaloes roam, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day.
Bane!
Bruce. Where? It's all right. You've been through something. You're coming out of something. You're going to be scared. Bane! Just remember what I taught you. You! Where is Bane? It's okay to be scared. Everyone gets scared. Just means you get to fight that fear. Bruce, son, listen. It's over. You were defeated, broken, body and soul. But that's done. That's behind you. In Gotham, now here, it's time to rebuild. To show them how strong you really are. Son, my little boy, you don't have to worry anymore about anything. Your father's got you. I did my best to put your spine back together, but between the hurt and the anesthesia, I want you to ride. I'll walk. Yeah, Where are we? The Middle Sands, about 100 miles out from Khadym. Khadym? You'll know. The world's greatest detective. When the drugs are gone, you'll understand. And the coffin. Yeah, the coffin. You will understand that, too. Is this a dream? Yes, son, but not yours. Are we going to talk about it? We have this night, and a few more. We can talk about whatever you'd like, son. You were there. You hurt Alfred, helped kidnap me. You stood by him as he beat into me. I fell, and you watched. You want to hit me, Bruce? Yes. Good. Home on the range, where the deer and the antelope play, where seldom is heard a discouraging word, and the skies are not cloudy all day. The death of the desert, Ra's al Ghul's personal guard. Why didn't I hear them? They're good. I'm good. Are you now? The pit. The Nain pit. It's in Khadym. I've heard rumors. I didn't think... Only reason Al Ghul would use the death to prevent you from getting there. Using it to revive... Told you you'd know. I'm so damn proud of you, son. The coffin! It's Mother! You and I, we've come a long way, son. We've bled and we've burned. We've earned some rest, a right to go home. But when we do, we are going as a family. Where is it? The saddlebag. How often at night, when the heavens are bright, with the light of the glittering stars, I stand there amazed, and I ask as I gaze, does their glory exceed that of ours? I remember the blood, the pearls, knowing I would never see you again. I was too... difficult. I forsook my life. I surrendered to a vow. And now, what was that worth? Where did that lead me? You made your choices, saved who you could. You're a good man, son, and I'm proud of you. And now it's time for the resurrection, for the final end of all your pain. I am Shaddad, the Unbroken, leader of the Death, and I have vowed to let Al Ghul on my own life, forever to shield the pit. Oh, well, when I see Raish next, I will tell him how well you honored your vow. He'll live. Bruce, do you remember that book I'd read you? The one you loved, the Russian one. I remember you reading. What was it called? With all the little animals. The Animals and the Pit, Afanasiev. Yes, this. Such a strange book. A horrific thing. Do you remember it well? The animals, the friendly animals, are going to town or church, but they fall into this pit. And there are little contests they have, meaningless things, but whoever loses, they eat. And in the end, you remember, the one animal, I can't remember which. He tricks his last friend into killing himself. Then he eats the friend. And so in the end, one beast is left alone, with the bones and the blood. And you never find out, do you, if he got out of the pit? You were a shy, quiet boy, almost timid, quick to cry when something went wrong. Not the kind of child I'd expected. What did you expect? Oh, I don't know. I was such a bother to my own parents. Your grandfather would slap me quite frequently. But I was tough, hard. Those slaps did me some good, I think. I suppose I thought you'd be like me. You were disappointed. No, never. I wanted you to be your own man. I still do. You know, at night, after I put you to bed, you used to scream when I left the room. Scream for that book. If we don't stop again, we should make it right after dark. How you'd go on. I always told your mother we should just let you cry it out, but she never listened. No, she was a stubborn woman, very stubborn. A few more miles. So in I'd go, though you were much too old to be coddled, and I'd sit and read that disgusting story over and over. I still don't know why you liked it. The Nain Pit, the demon's proudest secret, where you can trade a life for a life. I only know about it because in my world, my time, the demon walked into it. I watched him die. He sacrificed himself to revive his daughter. I'd killed her, of course, years before. And now here I am again, on this earth, about to witness another trade. This Shaddad the Broken. For my wife. For your mother. Stubborn as she was, I miss your mother, you know. Every day. The pain of her passing. You have no idea. I may have some idea. In my world, she did not die easily. How did it happen? It's not important. No, it doesn't matter. You're here, I'm here, and soon she'll be here. We'll be a family once again. Not just Batman, a family. So I'd sit and read that book. These animals. It wasn't a long read. And I'd put the book down in my lap and I'd relax back into my chair. I'd watch you doze, watch your eyes. You'd start to blink heavy. You'd fight it, push your eyelids back up with all your tiny might. And still again, time and again, my handsome boy, they would fall. I loved your fight, and I loved your failure. As your eyes closed, so did mine, as if we were tied together, as if we were one. I had such dreams of you. I would see your future. A life of tranquility, a life free of pain and struggle. Slipping off then, while looking at you, embracing those dreams. That was my joy, my little bliss. If life was a goal, for me it was that. And then, in that comfortable chair, I would sleep, not for long. Eventually, out of nowhere, you'd cry a scream, a terrible screech, and I'd wake, try to comfort you. And what did you want? What stopped the screams? That damn book! The animals eating each other, and we'd start again. I remember bickering with your mother about the book. We should get him a new one. Anything is better. It's a horror. It gives him nightmares. But she would not give in. Never. Your mother just could not quit. She had faith. This eternal faith in you. That you could see the horrors and still dream of a better world. I'm sorry. Why are you sorry? For the book, for making you stay. Son, it's not your fault. It's mine. This is what I'm trying to tell you. You were attached to something. And then I did not have the will to deny it to you. Bruce, you're an addict. You're addicted to Batman. I spoiled you when you were a boy. I let you keep your terrors. But since the death of your mother, I have learned to put away sympathy, love, to be practical. You needed a low point. You needed to be broken. And now, son, after Bane, after the nightmares, after her, I can show you a way out. Give you love and sympathy. I can give you what you lost. I can give you a family. I know our death started you here, on this path. But with our resurrection, together, your mother and I, We can give you a life without a cape. I don't... Father, the reason I liked the book, the reason I cried for it, for you to read it, Father, it's because of the horror, because no one escapes. But every time you read it, I childishly, idiotically thought it might change. I wasn't tough like you, no, but maybe I was stubborn, like Mother. I was waiting for someone to come out of the pit. I knew it was impossible, but still, I couldn't give up the hope. A pig was going to church at St. Petersburg, and the wolf met him. The wolf said, "Piggy, piggy, where are you faring?" And the pig said, "To St. Petersburg, to pray to God." "Take me with," said the wolf. "Come along, gossip," said the pig. "Bruce." So they went on together and met the fox, who said, "Pig, where are you going?" "To St. Petersburg, so please you, take me with." "Come along, gossip." So they went on together and met the hare, who said, "Piggy, piggy, where are you going?" "On to St. Petersburg to pray to God." "Very well, take me with." "Very well, I will." Then they met the squirrel, who also went with them. But on their road they came across a broad, deep pit. The pig jumped and tumbled in, and after him the wolf, the fox, the hare, and the squirrel. And they sat there for a long time, and became very hungry, for they had nothing to eat. "Let's all begin singing," said the fox, "and we will eat the animal who has the thinnest voice." So the wolf struck in a deep, gruff voice, "Ah, ah, ah," and the pig followed in a tone just a shade softer, "Ooh, ooh, ooh." But the fox came in fine and sharp, "Ha, ha, ha," whilst the hare trilled the thinnest E in the world. The squirrel also sang E. So the animals at once set to tearing up the squirrel and hare, and ate them down to their bones. The next day, the fox said, "We will eat the person with the fattest voice." That was the wolf with his great gruff ah, ah, ah. So they ate him up. The fox ate up the flesh but kept the heart and the bowels, and for 3 days she sat and ate them. And the pig then asked him, "What are you eating? Give me some." "Oh, pig, I am eating my own flesh. You tear your belly up and munch it yourself." So the pig did. Then the fox feasted on him. The fox then was left as the last beast in the pit. Did he climb up, or is he still there? I don't know. What? No! While you were sleeping, I buried her in the desert, where you will never find her. You... I didn't know if I could best you, but I thought at least here, in the hole, I could hurt you enough. That we'd both never get out. You're broken! I remember the alley, seeing you. We broke you! In that moment, I learned the one truth. You can't be Batman! There is only one truth, and it will not be denied. All you can be is my son. My mother is dead. My father is dead. And I'm still here. Morning. Time to rise and shine. This bit is so much better with a little audience participation. Great to see that you're hanging in there, Batman. It took a couple 100 attempts, but finally I made a trap you couldn't escape. You know what they say, even a broken clock is right twice a day, and there's no clock more broken in Gotham City than the Joker. Tonight is about you and me. No laughing fish, no hyenas, no boy blunders, and no Harleys. We're going to keep this dance very simple. I'm going to take away your costume and your toys, take them for a spin myself, and then beat you to death with them. I'm sure you thought being Batman would kill you eventually, but me being Batman killing you... The thought of it makes my heart skip a beat. Besides, I get to see the face behind the mask. This can't be too difficult. Nice gloves. We'll start here. What's this? Ah, clever little concealment. Easy peasy. What the hell? Ah! Was that a joy buzzer? That's my shtick, you hack. Let's try a different approach. Must be a pain whenever he has to go to the bath. Oh, look! This could be something. Wait, what if this is another deterrent? Well, like my mommy always said, you don't know until you try. Or was it, come here so I can hit ya? Ha! Nothing. I'm a super genius. Look at me now, Ma. Looks like my size. Should pop right up and through the shackle. Oh, where's Killer Croc when you actually need him? Nah! Uh-oh. Ah! You think you have a contingency plan for everything, huh? There have to be more ways to skin this cat. Oh, or bat. Let's take the straightforward approach. Should have tried this before. A push of the belt buckle release could have saved everyone a lot of time and pain. Hopefully that's it.
Careful, you've never gotten this far before. You don't want to make any stupid mistakes.
Ah, success! When I get this suit on, I'm going to electrocute you with your own gloves. Huh? Ah! You walking action figure! Once upon a time, you got hurt real bad, and you built all of this so you'd never hurt again, right? It makes me sick. I thought this would be tough, but I didn't imagine this. Gotta be a way, gotta be a way.
Are you addressing me or your mother again? I don't want to interrupt.
Shut up! I had this all worked out, even down to the part where I put your writhing body in the wood chipper. Everything was planned so perfectly. Until you ruined it. You... What's that now? No, it couldn't be this simple.
You have a short memory.
A short what? Get it? Ah!
Keep defense mode, now.
No. A cocoon? You made a cocoon?
Glad to see that you figured out the new toy, sir.
Not bad, Alfred. Seems like it even surprised our friend. But he doesn't seem to think it's funny. For somebody who loves comedy, you're really bad at improv. One of these days, Bats. One of these days. Bang. Zoom. Someone's gonna send you straight to the moon.
Upstate Gotham, beyond GCPD jurisdiction. I was on the street. No family, no future. Bad choices, bad luck. I was on a one-way trip. But now, he helps me. Bipolar disorder, undiagnosed. Parents who threw money at the problem. And me, trapped in the middle, screaming into a void. But now, he helps me. I murdered my husband. I hated him so much, and still, every night after, I dreamed about his face. But now, he helps me. Couldn't get off the internet, my dude. Just the outrage machine, day and night, you know. Got to the point that it was my anxiety running the show. But now, he helps me. Get yourself some freedom. Drugs, my man. I was loving them to death. But now, he helps me. Our dad beat us pretty much every day. It was like living in a nightmare. But now, he helps me. And now, he'll help you. You are more than your pain. That is what I hope you know. You, my twisted ones, my broken ones, my left in pieces children, my shattered toys. Your pain has made you fragile, but it has also opened a passage to your deeper selves, a way to follow on the path to enlightenment. If you'll only let me light the way, this pain, this distrust, this harm, let it run from you like water. Let it run to the psycho-pirate. Let me take it from you. Let me lift it, drink it, slurp it. And in return, let my Medusa mask reach into your minds, your hearts, your very souls. Let it melt away your emotions, that I might shape them like clay. Let the pirate give you a gift, my thirsty ones. Let me fill your mind with the... I think it shall be pleasure. You don't get to decide what these people feel. It's their pain, it's their damage, and it's their strength to find on the journey. It's not for some charlatan in a mask to exploit. You obviously missed orientation. What I offer is relief. Who do you think you are? Drop it.
You know who I am.
Change of plans, my children. Thanks to Batman, I'm sad to say, this is no longer a day for pleasure. In honor of our disruptive guest, in accordance with my will, this day is for hate.
Sorry, pirate. But this day is for Batman.
You sound so sure, Batman. Where do you get such confidence?
It's over, Hayden. Give me the Medusa mask.
Is it upbringing, maybe? Are you a rich little Batman? Or does it come from the heart? Yes, you have pain. You have rivers of it. No, not rivers. A vast ocean. Yes, that's it, my little Batman. You don't need to hate, and you don't need to fear. You need to mourn. Do you see the release I bring?
Stop!
Do you see how I could help you now?
We love you, Bruce.
We'll love you every day. Just follow him. Let him help you.
Bruce, make us proud.
I will!
You will what? Who are you talking to? The ones who helped me, Hayden. My pain.
Wait!
My damage.
Stop! I give up!
And my strength to find on the journey.
I was desperate, captive, nowhere to go to, no one to come looking for me. I was an easy person to forget about, and I was sure everybody had. Undiagnosed, unsupported, no understanding of how to survive tomorrow, let alone channel it into something. My guilt was eating me alive. I couldn't stand who I'd become, and had no idea to ask for forgiveness.
I thought I'd gotten freedom. All I got was another drug.
We thought we'd escaped the nightmare, but we just entered someone else's dream.
We thought people like us were forgotten, but now we know the truth. No matter how dark the world can get, or how many others turn a blind eye, He helps us.
Gotham University, 2 weeks ago.
Why do you need to torment Batman?
Are you really so unimaginative, Dr. Watham? I thought you were supposed to be Arkham's new resident genius.
I am, and I see we need to start at the beginning. Tell me about your latest spree, Mr. Nigma.
Fine. It started, appropriately enough, with a bang. And so a new game begins. But while going round and round may be the gold standard, this time a few more players might make things more interesting.
Yes, I managed to catch your reference to the golden ratio.
Provided you live long enough to gather all my lovely little clues. Tick-tock, Batman. Time may be counting down. But the body count is only going to climb.
But I guess that's the idea, isn't it? I believe the next bomb was placed at Cafe 13 on 8th Street. Both numbers in that ratio, correct?
It seemed only sporting.
And there was no other reason for that choice of locale?
No.
No one had worked there who wronged you?
No.
Then why exactly did Mr. and Mrs. Kant have to be involved?
For the game, Doctor. Why else?
Hold still. The police are coming, but I can't have you dislodging the bomb.
I don't believe you. It isn't really about a battle of wits, Mr. Nigma. I know you were denied a scholarship at Gotham U. I'm willing to bet that you got poor service or a bad meal at Cafe 13 at some point. I know you tried your hand at playwriting, and a reading at that theater went particularly badly for you.
Why, my dear doctor, it sounds very much like you are trying to make a point.
I am.
Ugh!
Master Bruce, are you all right?
Too late.
You mustn't blame yourself. You're not the one killing innocents to instigate Batman.
He's not done yet, Alfred. And while Riddler is killing innocents, I'm not sure I'm the only one he's toying with.
You were on a mission, Mr. Nigma. The apartment on the corner of Rook.
Still standing, sadly.
The hospital where Caitlin worked before she discovered your real identity and went into protective custody.
Was that her name? I don't remember.
I think you do. I think all of these places have unpleasant memories for you. You're not just building puzzles, you're punishing the people who wronged you.
Batman? Your largest generators are in the basement, correct?
I think so.
There's been a threat on this hospital. Evacuate it now!
Including Batman. Master Bruce, I hate to press, but you are running short on time. Because that's who you hate the most, isn't it, Mr. Nigma?
I don't hate Batman.
Of course you do. The only riddle here is why.
I've already found the bomb, Alfred. It's basic, easily disabled.
Because he's smarter than you.
He isn't.
I'm looking for the Riddler.
He solved all your puzzles.
That I designed. He went where I led him.
You're saying you wanted to get caught.
Arkham Asylum, now.
I
Of course you didn't. Not consciously. No one could want a beating like that. I saw the footage myself. So why do it, Nigma? Why torment Batman? Torment the city for all these years? You can tell me, Edward. I'll understand. I'm a pretty smart guy.
That's what I was hoping, Doctor. But alas, I find myself sorely disappointed. Why do I go after Batman? Because of plebeians like you. Besides, I told you why I battled Batman before I even got here. You're just too stupid to see it.
Regard the subject, Batman. A mystery Gotham City prays to. Powerful medicine in the hands of the wrong man. Only I am strong enough to administer Batman to the sick. Only I can treat Gotham City. To do so, I must uncover his identity. To become Batman, I must break the concept to understand it. And so, the session begins. 5 specimens. 5 psychological profiles. Each could be revealed as Batman. 5 tests, 2 ways to beat each test. The first, admit it. I'm... Satisfy my polygraphs. Batman? And I gain understanding. No! While you survive. The second, be Batman. Escape. Wait! Stop! Shut up. If I stay loose, I can dodge the... There! See, stupid trap didn't work. I'm getting the hell out of... The tests can be... surprising. I've isolated the life and death stresses Batman faces nightly. Each specimen alive or dead. Fine, I'm Batman! Will teach me about him. Each death is knowledge. Hey, buddy. I can dislocate my shoulders. I think I can slip the belt. Gotta be careful. Can't pop any of the strings. Yeah! Each helps me define Batman. Let's get that damn thing off you. There's gotta be a way out of here. Don't know if they can trigger the traps remotely. By what he is not. What? Stay back! What the hell's wrong with you? Batman is a tool. One I must understand. That skin, that identity, it belongs to me. What are you talking about? You were almost him. But Batman doesn't need to raise his voice. Batman doesn't beg. Batman does not say, buddy, you're not him. I have learned, but not enough. Gotham still looks to a man unequipped for his mantle, and so it will, until there is not 1 survivor, but 2. Until I look him in the eye and know him. Until I take Batman for myself and begin Gotham's treatment. Prepare the next round of specimens. Years ago, it's 0800 in Santa Prisca, a beautiful country in the Caribbean that has faced many ugly years of war. I am in Piñadoro prison. This is Daniel Kyrinos, on assignment for La Repubblica Daily News. I have been granted an interview by the warden with a teenage boy who has spent his entire life in prison. As is customary in this country, he's serving the sentence of his late insurgent father. This boy has recently been accused of killing another inmate, Jorge Paco Baptiste, an act that has earned the boy the name Bane. Bane has now been sentenced to a decade in solitary confinement. What do you want? To reveal truth, to hear your story as you tell it, to learn your thoughts, your dreams, your fears. Simply to know you, Bane,
Now, I know you. You are assassins for AN6. The letters stand for Avispa nigra, the tarantula hawk wasp of Argentina, believed to possess the most painful sting in the world. The 6 signifies how many times a man must let himself be stung by the wasp before he is allowed into your gang. You believe you know all there is to know about agony, but you do not know Bane. Where is the journalist?
Was el morir, maldita basura!
No.
Ah!
I understand better than you know. I know this gang is as much a prison as the cells I have liberated you from.
Ah!
But your compatriots are dead. No one will hear your confession. Tell me where Daniel Kyranos is. Tell me, and I will set you free of them. Forever.
Master Bruce, I see the hunt for Bane has taken you to Tegucigalpa. Honduran-style tamales are my favorite. I don't suppose you could pick some up for breakfast.
Sorry, Alfred. Bane is on the move again. This time he broke into a small police precinct outside the city center.
Into?
Looking for AN6 members. Word on the street is they recently kidnapped a journalist who'd resurfaced after years to criticize the government's handling of the gang. Security footage was all destroyed, but I checked the impound log and there's one vehicle missing from the lot. A Frutas Internacionales delivery van. No te muevas!
Ah, yes. A firm recently listed by the Department of Justice as a possible front for AN6 trafficking operations.
Estás, Paulo, resto! Bane is going to their nest to get Daniel Kyranos back.
It sounds like you've got this all wrapped up, sir.
Not quite. Kyranos worked as an investigative journalist for a Spanish newspaper 25 years ago. Detene! He used his position to expose corruption across Latin America. He wrote a series of articles about conditions in Santa Prisca after the attempted coup. The government gave its blessing for him to write the story, probably hoping to use it to spread fear and intimidate political enemies. Kyranos didn't hold back, though. He even reported on conditions in Piña Duro prison, calling it a relic of a crueler age. But there's no mention of a child prisoner. No reporting on the Cavidad Oscuro, where Bane spent 10 years. Nothing about the boy who would become Bane whatsoever. So how did Bane know Kyranos? And why would Bane go through all this trouble to find him?
You fight, but you know it is useless. Bane is second to no man.
Bane! Dios!
Bane is master of all, for he has no fear. Bane has no weakness at all. I have come for you, Daniel.
Bane, the cartel. I wrote a new story about them, and they kidnapped me. Said they'd kill me. But you saved me, old friend. You saved me from them.
Shh. I know. I know you have long had contacts within AN6, and I know you killed your expose about them in exchange for protection from me. How difficult it must have been for you to compromise your morals so, but you were quite afraid when you realized my network had finally grown so large, when you realized I had finally found you.
Please, I never reported your story after the warden's threat. He said it was too tragic. He knew you were too sympathetic, so I destroyed the tape. It's gone. I never told anyone.
Yes, but you know what I said then, and that is enough. Is the interview over?
Yes, Bane.
My story, my thoughts, my dreams. You have them all on your tape, Mr. Kyranos.
Yes, but in all of our conversations we've avoided one particular topic. Your fears.
My fears. Yes. I grew up behind bars, a prisoner, all my life. I have witnessed many horrors. Most of my fears have already occurred and been conquered. But I have grown strong here. I have grown angry. And someday I will leave this place and unleash my rage upon the world. So I fear being free. I fear what I will do without walls to restrain me. And most of all, I fear there will be no one to stop me.